Hello friends, in this video I'm going to talk about a very important problem which achievers people face, right? If you have been academic achiever or financial achiever, health, in anything, if you have achieved a lot of achievements early on, then you might be aware about this problem, okay? And this is the problem of anxiety. People who have achieved a lot eventually get stuck, and the harder they try to achieve, whether it's in terms of the relationship, whether it's in terms of the finances, health, etc., the harder they are trying to win something, the more anxious they're getting. And because of this, they adopt very unhealthy coping strategies such as alcoholism and substance abuse, right? Toxic relationships, self abuse, and eventually even lead to depression, anxiety, and more things like that. So, what is the solution? In this video, I'm going to share with you the solution that works, not just a theoretical one. It's a solution that works because it is coming from the testimonial of the club members, the membership of Resident Achievers Club, which is basically a club for successful software engineers who don't just want to be financially rich but also emotionally rich, right? So hang on, I will share the solution describing the problem and what works, right? So if you have been stuck in your relationships and let's say you're trying to improve it, but harder you're trying to improve, somewhere at the back of your mind, you know that you're trying to control other person, you're trying to control yourself, and you're worrying if the person is cheating, you're worrying whether you are not loyal to that person and things like that. Or in your career, when you're trying to upskill, you try to solve a problem but and try to learn, but you're seeing that you are very weak at it and you feel terrible. Similarly, the same thing happening at the job, right? The reason for this is basically there's a difference called as the awakened awareness and the achievement awareness. In the achievement awareness, you are very good at achieving things because you know what to focus upon, right? And it has been helping you all throughout your life. But as a result of this achievement awareness, what happens is you get a narrow mindset. That is, you begin to see the things only as you saw them in the past. And as a result, you fail to get new ideas. The opposite of this is the awakened awareness, where you are in a surrendered mode, where you are perceiving the universe in a way that they are supporting you and you feel connected. And as a result, you get new ideas which will actually help you achieve your goals. But people get divided between these two awareness, which is basically the achievement awareness and the awakened awareness. In achievement, you are focusing on the goals, and awakened, you are surrendered. What you really need to do is when you are getting caught up in a particular situation is that you should actually go into awakened awareness where you are appreciating the beauty in the environment or you're feeling connected. There are synchronicities going all around, and these will open your mind to new kind of perceptions. These perceptions will take you step by step into new zones. For example, let's say you're trying to solve a problem at office, right? Haven't you seen that during showers or while listening to music or walking in nature, you suddenly get those new ideas, right? So that is a part of awakened awareness, and it helps you lose your constant grip on the work that you're trying to do. And it has been scientifically proven that this kind of spirituality help you get guidance, find peace, and grow in your life, right? So how do you practically apply this? There are different ways of doing so. What you need to do is make a list of all the things which have been helping you. And in this video, I'm going to share a testimonial with you right now that what did this Resident Achievers Club member did, which actually helped them. Okay, and then I will explain it in detail. Okay, so this is this is the lesson that the person learned. My realization is irrespective of quality, whether I am able to do it or not, कैसे भी हो, पर शेड्यूल पर लिखा है, पहले मैंने करने के स्टेट में नहीं हूं एंड मैं बहाने बना रही हूँ, ये होगा नहीं होगा, कई बार इलॉजिकल भी होता है, इमोशनल भी होता है, मतलब लगता है ये एक्सक्यूज या रीजन जो माइंड दे रहा है कि मुझे करना है, नहीं करना है, ये मुश्किल है, नहीं होगा, राइट? सो बेसिकली व्हाट इज हैपनिंग इज द पर्सन is trying to study, or the person is trying to crack a job, or the person is trying to get intimate with their partner, right? And during those moments, they're entirely focused upon where they want to go. And as a result, they are in that judgment mode. And as a result, their anxiety is building up, which will making them more judgment, right? And there's forming an anxiety loop. Now, the solution to this is to focus particularly on the structure, which in this case, the structure is basically a disciplined schedule. Okay, the discipline is different from what the normal people talk about. This is a discipline that we talk about, the D.A.D system, which is part of the framework that I have crafted that has been helping software engineer achieve a lot in their life, whether in terms of relationships and everything. So what happens is Basically, what you need to do is create a schedule for yourself, sit with your mentor, your coach, or with yourself after going through that awakened awareness mindset process, and then create yourself a schedule, right? For example, if you want to get into a certain kind of conversation, develop some intimacy with your partner, right? Or want to grow into your understanding of a subject, create the steps with timing that what you need to do, and simply focus on that instead of how things are going. The process or the schedule that you created is a result of your analytical mind, and as a result of lot of understanding that you develop, and it got started through the awakened awareness. As a result, this will give you new results, right? But during that movement, what happens is we begin to focus on the content, that what exactly are we doing, is it going good or bad, and the way to overcome that is to create that schedule and focus on that. Okay, and when you do that, you will be able to take your focus away from the problem, and you will be able to execute and perform, and you will feel more peaceful. And when you get results, it will create a virtuous cycle of achievement, right? So this is what the solution is. Again, to repeat, all you have to do is to overcome your overemphasis on the focus of what needs to get done, create a structure of steps, and simply focus on doing that, irrespective of whether you feel it, irrespective of whether it's going good or bad, and that's it. That will take your mind away from the achievement awareness to the awakened awareness, and you will get results. Hope this was useful. Okay, and let me know in the comments. And if you want to apply and join Resilient Achievers Club, which is basically for the software engineers, for high achievers who also want to be emotionally rich and not just financially rich, the link is given below, and you can click there, apply or DM, and we can get started there. Okay, see you there.